Salut tout le monde! Have you ever hesitated between using parler, dire, raconter, or exprimer? I know, it's one of those tricky things that even intermediate learners sometimes mix up. But today, I'll teach you the easiest way to never confuse them again. And guess what? I have a little story that will make everything crystal clear. Vous êtes prêts? C'est parti! Salut, je suis Sumo, votre professeur de français. If this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Today's lesson is going to be absolutely amazing. I'm going to read a short story for you, okay? Do not worry, just listen to what I have to say. And at the end of today's lesson, I'm going to break down how each of these verbs are used, okay? Un soir, Sophie rencontre son amie Marie au café. Marie ne peut pas parler fort car elle a mal à la gorge, mais elle veut dire quelque chose d'important. Elle raconte sa journée incroyable au travail où son patron lui a offert une promotion. Sophie écoute attentivement pendant que son amie exprime sa joie et son enthousiasme pour cette nouvelle aventure. You're probably like, what, Sumo? Don't worry, let's break it down. Parler. This means to speak or to talk. You use parler when speaking in general, talking about a language, or even having a conversation. So for example, I could say, je parle français. I speak French. Ou on parle de notre weekend. We're talking about our weekend. You can also say, il parle doucement. He speaks softly. Do you see? I've heard before, je parle bonjour. No, because bonjour is not a language, it's a word, so you can never use that, okay? Think of parler as a conversation, that is two people talking, okay? Now, let's take a look at dire. This means to say or to tell. This is used for specific statements or pieces of information. It's also sometimes used with direct quotes. So for example, il m'a dit bonjour, or que veux-tu dire, or je te dis la vérité. So you can never say something like je dis anglais. Nope. Because dire is for words or sentences and not languages. Okay? So think of dire like an actual quote. So what someone said. Now let's move on to raconter. This also means to tell, but like a story, an event, or even an anecdote. So I just said you use it when telling a story, you're giving an explanation of what happened, talking about an event, or you're giving details. So for example, I can say, elle raconte ses vacances. Do you see? She's recounting like past events. Or raconte-moi une blague. Or il m'a raconté son voyage au Japon. Okay? But you can never say something like je raconte bonjour. You don't tell single words, you just tell stories, okay? So it involves more detail and length than how we just looked at dire, okay? So you have to take in more time. Raconte more, tell me. You just think of raconter like storytelling mode. And let's take a look at the fourth one, exprimer. This just means to express your feelings or your opinions. So you use this to convey your feelings, your emotions, your thoughts. Elle exprime son opinion sur l'art politique. Je veux exprimer ma gratitude. Il exprime sa colère. So can you say something like, je exprime une blague? Nope, you can never say such. Because jokes are raconter, not exprimer. If you're trying to remember what exprimer is, just think of it as an emotional statement. Okay, did we get that? Are you really sure? Alright, let's take a look at the story once again. Remember the story I read for you in the beginning? So let's take a look at it now. I'm going to point out raconter, dire, exprimer, and parler in this story, okay? So you can take your pen and paper and write them down. After this, we're going to do a quick quiz just so that I'm very sure you never forget how to use any of these four verbs. Are you ready? Alright, I hope you got everything. Let's do a quick quiz just to be sure you understand today's lesson and you never make a mistake with any of these four French verbs. Which verb fits best? Do not forget to write your answers in the comment section below to let me know how many you got. Number one, mon frère m'a une histoire drôle hier soir. Il toujours ce qu'il pense sans réfléchir. 3. Nous, de notre projet pour le week-end. 4. Qu'est-ce que tu veux par cette phrase? Alright, have you written all the answers? Let's check to be sure you got them correctly. Number 1, mon frère m'a raconté une histoire drôle hier soir. Did you get it? Well done. Number 2, il dit toujours ce qu'il pense sans réfléchir. Did you get it? Well done. Nous parlons de notre projet pour le week-end. Qu'est-ce que tu veux dire par cette phrase? I'm sure you got that right. Great work. So let me give you quick tips to never forget these verbs. Number 1, visualize them. Imagine parler as two people chatting. Imagine dire as a speech bubble with words inside. Imagine raconter as a book or a movie reel. And imagine exprimer as a heart full of feelings. Number 2 is to think about the English equivalents. Parler means to speak or to talk. Dire means to tell. Raconter means to tell stories or jokes. And exprimer just means to express. I mean, you can say exprimer, express, kind of sound alike, right? Et voilà. Now you never confuse parler, dire, raconter ou exprimer ever again. Also, tell me in the comments, did today's lesson help you? Let me know which verb confused you the most. Do not forget, if you would love to see more sample sentences and even practice your French further, all you need to do is input your name and email address in the link in the description box below, and today's lesson will be sent directly to your inbox. In this free PDF, I give you more sample sentences using each of these verbs, just so you never forget how to use them, okay? If you love today's lesson, please do not forget to give it a like. It really helps the channel. And share with your friends. Do not gatekeep. Make sure that they never forget how and when to use these 4 verbs. And if you want more French lessons like this, do not forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Until I see you in my next lesson, bonne journée!